adventurous is something that's been engraved in me for as long as I can remember. Just the feeling of being away from all the noise and mess all over the city has always been a good release for me, especially when I'm with my friends. But out of all the places that I love to escape to, Forest Park has always been that place for me. From its hundreds of acres of trees to its seasonal changes and unique sections around the park, Forest Park has been my getaway from the world for years. And my favorite part of the park that I always love to visit is what is formerly known as the Queenslink. Formerly known as the Rockaway Beach Long Island Railroad train line, it played a very significant role in shaping the history of New York City's Rockaway Beach and its surrounding areas. Originally established in 1883, the line served as a vital transportation link between Manhattan and the Rockaway Peninsula, situated on the southern shore of Long Island. The development of this railway line brought about a wave of urbanization and transformed Rockaway Beach to a sought-after recreational destination. The creation of this train line was initiated by wealthy businessmen who recognized the immense potential of Rockaway Beach as a seaside resort. Prior to the establishment of this railway, this picturesque coastal area was relatively isolated and only accessible by boats or horse-drawn carriages. The Rockaway Beach train line revolutionized the scenario, making it easier for city dwellers to escape the bustling urban life and enjoy the beauty of the beach. With the initial train service on the line consisted of steam-powered engines running on tracks that stretch from Long Island City, Queens to Rockaway Park. However, the tide began to turn in the mid-20th century with the rise of the automobile and the decline of the resort industry, leading to a decrease in ridership. By the 1950s, the line was only operating during the summer months. Unfortunately, in 1962, citing financial losses and low ridership, the LIRR made the controversial decision to abandon the Rockaway Beach branch. The final train ran on December 31st that year, marking the end of an era. For the next 6 decades, the line lay dormant. Tracks were overgrown, stations fell into disrepair, and once the bustling corridor became a symbol of neglect and forgotten infrastructure. Today, the Rockaway Beach branch exists as a ghostly echo of its past. The tracks are barely visible, disappearing under a thick blanket of vegetation. Trees and shrubs have grown through rusted nails, creating a surreal landscape that is both beautiful and eerie. Despite its desolate state, the abandoned branch has attracted a small but dedicated community. Graffiti artists have transformed the rustling cars and crumbling platforms into their own personal canvases, creating vibrant murals and intricate designs. The tracks have also become a popular spot for urban explorers and thrill seekers like myself. Young people gather around the skateboard, BMX, and simply explore the forgotten landscape. Occasionally, daring parties are thrown under the cover of night, transforming the abandoned space into a temporary haven for revelry. Sadly, the abandoned branch has also become a refuge for the homeless. With shelters overflowing and affordable housing scarce, some individuals have turned the abandoned line as a place to sleep and seek solace. This adds a poignant layer to the story of the Rockaway Beach branch, highlighting the stark inequalities that exist in our society. But on the bright side, there is hope. Introducing the Queenslink. The Queenslink is a grassroots initiative aiming to transform a long-negated city-owned transit corridor in Queens to a vital multimodal transportation and recreation resource. This corridor, also known as the Rockaway Beach branch, once carried the original Long Island Railroad. If this proposal gets approved, the Queenslink project will create 4 new stations: Rego Park, Forest Hills, Kew Gardens, and Ozone Park. These stations would offer convenient transfers to existing subway lines like the A, E, F, R, 7, J, Z, and the LIRR, significantly improving connectivity across central and southern Queens. As for the impact on Queens and the city, Queenslink promises several benefits for Queens and the wider cities such as Brooklyn and Manhattan. One being improved transit. East and west connections across Queens become faster and easier, reducing reliance on congested north and south routes. The second being enhanced recreation, with up to 33 acres of new parks and protected bike paths along the right of the way, promoting healthy lifestyles and green space access, along with improved connectivity between existing parks and green spaces, and the potential for community gardens, markets, and other recreational facilities along that corridor. Another positive impact of the Queenslink is economic development. New stations would attract businesses and development, stimulating economic growth in Queens, with increased property values around stations, boosting tax revenue for the city, along with the creation of new jobs in construction, transportation, and other related sectors. As for the final positive impact of the Queenslink, it helps boost environmental benefits, such as encouragement of public transit use, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and air pollution. It also helps promote green infrastructure and reduces the reliance of cars, with the final benefit being it provides opportunities for sustainable urban development and climate change mitigation. In conclusion, the story of Queenslink and the Rockaway Beach branch presents a unique opportunity to improve public transportation, creating valuable green space and fostering economic development in Queens, Brooklyn, and Manhattan. This project holds a significant potential to benefit residents of not just Queens, but also the entire city, creating a more sustainable, equitable, and connected urban environment for the better of all people.